Hey, Kenny. Happy hump day. How you doing? Hi, Darla. How's everybody doing? I just put this here to have something here. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, happy hump day to you, too. Hi, guys. Okay, it looks a little dark right here. I got all my lights on, so I don't know. It's nice and cool and brisk this morning. Hi, Pamela, Robin. Can y'all hear me okay? Hi, Mitz. Can y'all hear me okay? Okay, thanks, Darla. How's everybody doing? How's the weather where you are? I hope it's feeling fallish. Thanks, guys. Did y'all have some fall weather? I got some hot coffee, some juice. I got my supplies out. I got some new posters at Hobby Lobby. I guess they're clearancing out carrying posters. So all their posters are like marked down to 90% off. Wait till y'all see. I'm telling y'all, wait till you see. Hi, Kayla. I know I'm probably missing some people. Thanks, everybody, for popping in. I'd got these paper clips at Tuesday morning. I just thought they were, colorful. I just stuck them out here because it just looked colorful. Okay, so Kenny said, I'm just starting to cool off in Lancaster High Desert. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Shauna. Who else? Hey, Jersey. I know I'm probably missing people popping in. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the thumbs up already. And I also got the new what do you call it? Hey, Devin. Hi, Diane. I got the new Inky Wonderland, Johanna Basford. I got the new one of this, so we can flip through that. Everybody loves to see the new new stuff coming out. So we'll do a flip of that. So if you're just joining us, or if you watch the recording, I come on a little early. I stream every Monday and Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern, for 3 or 4 hours. And but I come on a little early to say good morning to everybody. Hi, Devin. I said hi to Diane. You like these papers? I know. Thank you, Kenny. I like them too. I like these stripe ones. Those are kind of fun. So anyway, this is an old calendar. If y'all remember, some years ago, I used this calendar as my welcome, good morning page every morning when we came on. I don't even remember what year it is. Let's see if it's on the back. It doesn't say. It doesn't say on this page what year it was, but it's a few years old. So yeah, I just thought this looked kind of fun. Hi, Shannon. I don't know if I know you, Shannon. Shannon C. Welcome. Hi, Sherry Bug. So yeah, I like to come on a little early just to say good morning to everybody. See how everybody's doing. Hi, Janet. I haven't pulled these calendar pages out for a long time, Janet. So I thought I'd pull one of these out of my stash. Well, I was going through some of the collage stuff because I'll show y'all what we're going to do today. If you saw the title, it says collage poster. Hobby Lobby had all their posters on clearance, like 90% off. So I got a bunch of them, and we're going to do a collage on one of them today. Hopefully I can fit it under here because it's big. Oh, the biggest one, I won't work on that one today. Here come the cats. Here come the babies. Hello there, Oliver. Let me move these paper clips. Or you want to play with them? You want to play with those paper clips? Hi, Teresa. Thanks for the card, Teresa. I'm going to put your Halloween card in my Poe book. I'll show those here in a little bit. My baby, you're going to have to move. I can't see chat. Your big butt's right in the way. Yeah. You're going to have to move. Oh my gosh. He's not going to lay down for long. The girl lay down here for a while. He's not much for laying. He's already trying to get my paintbrushes right over there. Hi, Julie Topaz. It's the baby boy. It's a baby boy. Yes. Oh. It's rub his belly. It's a rubber belly. Wonderful Wednesday to you too, Julie. Let's see. Hey, Pacola. Who else am I missing? Laura. I want to turn one of your pages, Laura, in your circle portraits into a Halloween page. I want to try to get to that before the end of the month. Let's see. I said hi to Shannon. Where are you from, Shannon? I don't think I've met you before. I could have, but yeah. Yeah, I thought we would do something, make one of the pages a Halloween kind of page. Maybe turn one of the girls, like the background, into a big pumpkin or something. He's over there playing with my pens and brushes. We chat on Facebook. Oh, okay. Do you go by Shannon? Everybody has different names everywhere. Hi, Jean. You're up early. Were you up all night knitting, Jean? Jean, did you see the page Colleen? Well, you are probably there. So, oh, baby boy, no, let's get your brushes and pens and let's go over there. Did you see the page Colleen made for you? Well, I guess they all did. I just caught the picture on, I think she put it on Instagram. It's on Instagram. Yeah, I think Colleen's is the only one I saw. I don't know if everybody else posted theirs on Instagram. Hi, Donna. All right, baby, you're going to have to get down. Here, you want a brush? Let's see. I'll give you one of these brushes. Let me give you an old brush here. Come on, go down there and get it. Go down there and get it. Yeah. Hi, Diana. Colleen, Kathy, and Beth made a page. Okay. Well, I saw Colleen's posted. I don't know if Kathy and Beth posted theirs on Instagram or not. But it was so cute, the one Colleen did. Gee. Oh, my gosh. Hi, Eileen. Anybody else I missed coming in? Devin. Let's see. Who else? My fan's a little, I'm going to turn it. It's a little cool. It's already kind of cool today, and I got my fan blowing on me. It's a little on the cool side. Let's turn that just a little. There we go. That's better. I think everybody wants you to get back to streaming, Jean. Is that a hint? Were they trying to give you a hint? Hi, Lynn. You will? Okay. We'll believe it when we see it. It's probably not going to be till New Year's, right, Jean? When you stream on the streamathon. Hi, Marcia. Remember, guys, if you're talking to me, put it in caps. Did I say hi to you, Lynn J? Yeah, put it in caps if you're talking to me. Hi, Cynthia, lurking and coloring. Okay. It was my comment about hanging on the windshield. I know. Wasn't that hilarious? I wrote that down and put it in the Wingnut book. Mid-November, not sure. Okay. Yeah, Eileen and Jean are both up early. Hi, Gaga Toots. Let's see. Don't forget also, guys, to put live chat at the top of the chat. If it's not there, if it says top chat, you need to change it to live chat, and make sure if if it gets blurry or glitches or anything, make sure that YouTube didn't default you back to a lower quality. So check your little wheel setting to make sure. Oh, okay. Well, good, Jean. Well, I got a bunch of posters at Hobby Lobby yesterday. I was telling the girls and guys, sometimes there's guys here, sometimes they lurk. Hi, Sharon. Sharon M. We have multiple Sharons. Make sure that that's checked. Let's see, getting a brand new Timon. Oh, all right. Is it gonna be your she shed, Diana? Is it gonna be your she shed? Hi, Mark. There's Mark. And oh, good. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, washes are good. Washes in the color book as a base. Yeah, pencil goes over acrylic washes. So awesome. Hi, Barbara. You haven't missed anything. I come on a little early just to talk to y'all, say good morning. Hi, Cynthia. So Hobby Lobby marked down all their posters 90% off, as I said, and people go, you repeat yourself. Well, people come in and out. So yeah, I repeat myself. I repeat myself a lot so that everybody's caught up. So I got a whole bunch of them. And I'm going to use them for collaging on like a base to collage on. So I picked one out that I'm going to work on today. Here, I'll show you the one I'm going to work on. And I haven't even taken them out of the plastic yet. So this one was normally $16.99. Look, Big Ben. It was marked down to $1.69. I'm going to take them all out of the plastic. But I just thought I'd show. This is the one we're going to work on today. It's going to be, let me go ahead and take it out. Let me get a. So, yeah, they're all marked down. They're all like, I guess you're not going to carry them anymore. Did I get a, there we go. So I'll just keep this long enough for today so that people ask, I can say how much it was. So what's also nice is the cardboard. I also get the cardboard that goes with it. I always need, well, that's not really cardboard. It's more like chipboard or, corrugate or whatever. So I'm going to work on this. We're going to do a collage on this. I'll prop it up just a little so the glare goes away. But normally $16.99, it's 18 by 18. And I got it for $1.69. All the posters were just dirt cheap. Wait till you see them all. Wait till you see them all. So I did go ahead and pick out some, and I'll go through this a little. I went ahead and picked out a stack of collage stuff so that y'all don't have to just wait and watch me dig, which most people don't mind, but and that may not be enough. We'll see. So I pulled out a stack of stuff. So we're going to do an altered Big Ben poster. Now, is it actually someone here from the UK? Where's Ian? Where is it? Big Ben? Is that the clock itself? Is that what it is? There's no information on these. They're just photos. So I think I read somewhere, and that's what it is. That it's the clock itself. I don't know. Poster collage group. Yeah, Pacola. It's the bell. Okay, thanks, Iffy. It's the bell in the clock. Thanks. I knew it was something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's the bell. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Hi, Mary. Okay, well, thanks for peeping in. Y'all don't forget Mary streams really early. She streams before I even come on. She starts about, I don't know. What time do you start, Mary? 5 a.m.? But anyway, Mary streams really early. So if you're, if you're on the West Coast and you're late, it's just late at night for Mary. Oh, it's so Janet's queen knows what time to get up. Eileen, oh my gosh. Hi, Arlene. Let's see who else. Nick and Tina. Who else am I missing? Vicky, Cajun Stamper, Vicky. How you been? Vicky is like, she was literally, Kenny, I mean, I'm sorry, Carrie, not Kenny, Carrie, Vicky BR, which is Cajun Stamper there. And I call her Vicky. Carrie, Julie, Topaz were I think the very first three people, and Blade. Those were the very first Artistic Biker Blade. Those were the very first people I met on Ustream like 9 years ago. I hope you're doing well. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Have missed y'all. Well, then you should come around more often. You wouldn't miss us. Hi, Painty Girl. Let's see. Angie, the tower holds Big Ben is called Elizabeth. Oh, so it's called Elizabeth Tower. Okay. Thanks, Angie. I missed something Eileen said. That just scrolled right off. 4:30 Central is Tuesday and Thursday. Impromptu Monday and Wednesday if I can. Okay. So y'all follow the Mary there. Just click, y'all can go to the 3 dots next to the name. It'll take you to their channel and y'all can follow people that way. It's good to see you too. It's been forever. Yeah, and Sherry Ann, her nickname, I met her as Iffy. Her nickname was Iffy. I found you, Dee Dee. That was her nickname years ago. Oh, let's see. Hey, I hope you're all doing okay too. Hi, Zeely. And Zeely, when I was scrubbing through my chat from Monday, I saw you had popped in and I didn't even see you on Monday. So I wasn't ignoring you, Zeely. I went, oh my gosh, Zeely came in and I didn't even say hi to her. I didn't see you, Zeely. I'm sorry. You remember Iffy. Here come my cats. I don't know if you've seen my cats, Vicky. Do you watch the recordings, Vicky, of mine or of some of the other girls? Hi, Scoops. Do you watch the recordings? And there's Kenny. Oh, I think I said hi to Kenny earlier. Do you watch the recordings, Vicky? Come on, baby. I can't see. All right. Pets. I haven't watched any of y'all's. Well, what have you been doing? What have you been up to, Vicky? I know it can, Vicky. I mean, it can, Zeal. Okay, I'm gonna have to get you down now. If you're gonna lay down, gotta lay down. Oh. Let's see. Trying to catch up. Oh yeah, there you go. There's a Jeannie Mama 4's list of streamers. Yeah, but oh my gosh. You need to do some cards or something. All right, baby. I'm gonna have to put you out. You're just kind of in the way. You're just in the way. All right, you stay down there. Stay down on the floor. Play with those pencils on the floor. So I'm just watching chat for a minute. Thanks, guys, for the thumbs up. What type of computer am I using? I'm just using a PC laptop. Just a laptop, nothing special. And I do have high-speed Wi-Fi. So yeah, I'm not even hardwired. I'm just on Wi-Fi. The hardwire is downstairs on the PC. This is just on a laptop. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Julie goes, Vicky, you better get to arting, girl. Well, let me tweet real quick, guys, and we'll get started. Let's see. Coffee and art in the morning. I've been working on now. Vicky, you'd probably like to see my Inktobers. Vicky is she likes that. She likes creepy stuff. What she used to anyway. I've been doing movie monsters, Vicky, for Inktober. Have you seen any of them on any place, social media or anything? I don't know where you've been. I mean, when you're not here, I don't know where you are. Let's see. Let's put some little icons here. This was my coffee, link in profile. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you my movie monsters. I'll show everybody what I've got done in Inktober so far. And then I'll show you all that book. I got this. I ordered, it was so funny. I ordered this on Amazon before it came out. And I hadn't seen what was in it. I didn't see, it's a new one by Johanna Basford. I didn't see what was in it. I hadn't at that time seen any flips or anything like that. Okay, I'll do a flip of them, Vicky. I hadn't seen what it was really about. I think there was one page or two on Amazon that you could see. I said, well, I'll order it. We'll see what we can play with this. Oh, Laura, your cat likes to listen to me. And so I went ahead and got it. And then when I was at Books A Million this last weekend, I think it came in on Monday. No, it came in yesterday. Anyway, when I was at Books A Million over the weekend, they already had it in. I went, well, what the? How did y'all get it before I got it from pre-order on Amazon? But they did. So anyway, I didn't look through it though. I didn't want to look through it at the store. I wanted to, wait till I got it. And oh, thanks, Cynthia. I wanted to wait till I got it, and then we'll do a little flip through this too. All right. So real quick. So yeah, I made a list of movie monsters, Vicky, and anybody else that hasn't seen them. And these are going to be in no particular order. Okay, they're not in any order. Let me move this one. That one's not ready yet. Let's see. All right. Well, first off, this was not part of my movie monsters, but I did for my anybody that's supporting YouTube. Everybody got a print of this. So I think I'm going to post him on day 31. Yeah, I think you'll like him, Vicky. So I did this one. I think I'm going to post Poe on October 31st, even though he's not a movie monster, So anyway, I think he's going to make the 31st cut. And then this was my Inktober intro page. And I had a big feather here on a quill pen. That was my intro page. And now in no particular order, I'm going to show you, I have some Japanese monsters. And this one is Gamera. He's the turtle that has the rockets coming out of his butt. And then this one is It Came from Outer Space. They're all old. Well, they're not all real old. But I think the Predator is the newest one I've done. But everything else is like old. Okay, here's Nosferatu. Now, I know Vicky's probably liking him. So anyway, I did. I haven't done today's yet. So we're at day 23. So just for a quick flip of what I've done so far, let's get the glare off of there. So let's see. And then here's Dracula. And I am kind of far away, guys, because the posters are big. So I kind of moved the camera up a little bit. Let's see. Elvira. Recall hearing of a yeah, Phantom of the Opera, The Invisible Man. I love this one. It just made me laugh to do it. And I did 2 Frankensteins, and I did one before what you call it, before. They're a little bit different. One's a little, I kind of like this one better. And this was like, I put October 1st. They're like, I was going to do one like sometime during the month, but I just did them as a pre-Inktober so that I had something to show my idea of what I was going to do. So there's a couple different Frankenstein versions there. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh, thanks, Vicky. Wolfman. And yes, he does look sad, but he was a sad character in the movie. This is not the the Minotaur. Some of those Sinbad movies, And then this one's the Vampira, Plan 9 from Outer Space, Ed Wood. And this is it Ghidra? Which one is this? Is this no, Ghidra's a 3. Rodan. This is Rodan. I get my Japanese movie monsters confused. This one is the Gargoyles. Vicky. Let's see. Thanks. Hey, thanks, Riri. Cyclops. King Kong. There's Predator. I did this one. There's a video of that one. This one probably took the longest of any of the ones I've done. This one took a couple hours, I think. What, an hour and a half or 2 hours? I did this one on stream. The other ones are taking me about 30 minutes. They're taking me about 30 minutes. Yes, the old movie, The Gargoyles. I know, it was a scary one, wasn't it, Vicky? Yeah, The Gargoyles. Yeah. They're not in any particular order. They're not day by day. They're on Instagram, though, if anybody wants to see them all. Yeah, that was kind of a scary movie. And I don't know if you know do you get Svengoolie down in Louisiana? Anyway, Svengoolie are a scary movie host on Saturday nights, at least here in Atlanta. Thank you, Nick and Tina. Scooby said each day your drawings come out, I say that one's your favorite, and then the next one comes out and that's your favorite. Aw, thank you, Scoobs. This one is what's his name? Which one is this one? Why can't I think of his name? I'm looking at my list here. Which one is he? I can't even remember. I have to look it up. Let me see. Let me look him up. Yeah, he's he's one of the, like, not the Minotaur. Which one? Let me see here. Hang on. Let me look up his name. Let me go to my Instagram here. Here he is. He is the Kraken. The Kraken. No, the creature from the Black Lagoon kind of looks similar. They're both like, water creatures. This one's the Kraken. Creature from the Black Lagoon is this one. So they're a little different. This one's a creature from the Black Lagoon. This is the Kraken. Yeah, thanks, Zealy. And then Bride of Frankenstein. And then this is Ardith Bay, the mummy. There's, yeah. What's his name? Boris Karloff. Boris Karloff. Oh, Vicky, the cats. But here's the fly. And his hand, I swear, looks like an oven mitt. But that's what the fly's hand looks like, an oven mitt. So and this one I drew on stream as well. I think it was Monday. Did we draw this one on Monday? And I thought the fly turned out pretty good, but it does look like he has an oven mitt. And then yesterday I did one of the fighting skeletons from Jason and the Argonauts. And I said to somebody, I said, don't count the ribs now. Don't count the ribs. Yeah, I didn't like the new fly. This is the old fly. This is the old Fly movie with Vincent Price. That's the old Fly movie. This is, and then this is Jason and the Argonauts, one of the fighting skeletons. So thanks, Vicky. So there we go. Well, Vicky and everybody. I just haven't seen Vicky in a couple years, Vicky, maybe. So anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do today yet. I did draw out War of the Worlds. Where is it? I drew out War of the Worlds, but I didn't like it because it was too spindly looking. I tried to squeeze too much in there. Let me find it. So War of the Worlds, I'll show you some of my rejects. I got a couple rejects. So War of the Worlds, I mean, I like it, but it's too spindly looking. It doesn't fill my page like my other ones, so I didn't use it. But I did do the War of the Worlds that I haven't used. And then the other one, I'll show you this one. I don't know what I don't like about it, but I don't. And Hubster goes, well, it's a good drawing. It doesn't have to look like him. I went, yeah, it does. But I drew, where is it? Is it anything? Peter Cushing. No, not Peter. Is it Peter Cushing? Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee was another Dracula, but I don't know what it is I don't like about him. It doesn't look like Christopher Lee to me. I like the drawing as just a Dracula, but it doesn't look like Christopher Lee. And I mean, I turned the picture upside down, right side up, and I just didn't capture him. But I do like the piece, but I'm probably not going to make the cut. This one's not going to make the cut. That one's not going to make the cut. So, yeah. No, not Peter Lorre. Oh, no. Peter Lorre's that little Renfeld kind of guy. He's that one. Okay, so anyway, Peter Lorre was also like little gangsters. He was gangsters too. Yeah. Anyway, so hi, Karen K. Moore. So those are the ones that made the cut and the ones that didn't make the cut. Yeah, Julie Topaz. Yeah. Did you not see Jason and the Argonauts? Ray Harryhausen. And I have a picture. I even drew at Ray Harryhausen some years ago, working on doing the claymation. But I don't know where here he is. Okay, now this is not part of it, but I did this one some years ago, 2014. This is Ray Harryhausen working on one of the creatures. So yeah, there's one of my ink drawings there. I don't do a lot of ink drawings, guys. I usually only do, I'll do an occasional inking something or a calligraphy, but I don't do ink drawings very much. I don't do ink drawings very much during the year. It's usually only during Inktober. I probably should do more. But Vicky, the ones that I'm doing, and I say Vicky because, like I said, she's just here. But what I'm doing is I'm just sketching them out. With a big pen, and then inking with the brush and liquid ink. So I'm not pre-drawing, I'm not penciling, I'm just heading right in with the ballpoint pen. That's just my challenge to myself. I'm not telling anybody not to use a pencil. Thanks, Scoobs. Okay, so now let's show you this real quick. Well, yeah, I'll show this and then I'll show the posters. So if you're just joining us, thanks guys for the thumbs up. The posters that I got were all at Hobby Lobby. They were marked down 90%. So like this one is an 18 by 18, normally $16.99 for $1.69. They were all that cheap. So I'm going to show you all the ones that I bought in a minute. All right, let me show you the new Johanna Basford, How to Draw Inky Wonderlands. Oh, let me go ahead and zoom in because you're not going to be able to see it. Let's go ahead and zoom in. So thanks, Vicki. Okay, well, we miss you too. Don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. You're getting to be Jean. Jean has almost disappeared on us. She's gone into knitting mode, Vicki. Jean has gone into knitting mode. And I mean, where's that meme? I tease Jean that this is her. Wait, let me do a meme thing here. Let me look it up. Or a GIF, whatever. GIF or meme, whatever. One moves and one doesn't. Let's see. Knitting. Let's see if I can find Jean in here. Well, there's a couple of them. But the one I'm really looking for is you can't even see her because she's knitting so much. But Gina, this is a new one, Gina. I haven't seen this one. I hadn't seen this one, Jean. But wait, let's see here. Let's go back. There's one that I love. I probably won't be able to find it. You can't. This one's good too, but yeah. We like to tease her. We like to tease our Jean. And then there was one that I sent to Denise when it got cold. I said, "Is this you now that it's getting cold?" Let's see if I can find it. I don't know. I probably can't. I want to dig too long. Anyway, all right. So let's look at the Johanna Basford, How to Draw Inky Wonderland, Create and Color Your Own Magical Adventures. So, if y'all know Johanna Basford, she was like one of the first ones that started making color books popular some years ago. So she has quite a few books. Now, I like her art and I like her books, but her stuff is so tiny. It's really too tiny for me to enjoy coloring. But a lot of people love to color those little tiny details. Well, I just wanted to get this book and see, what she was showing on drawing. You're crocheting, Jane? Okay. Don't get lost now. Don't get lost in that crochet. We just like to tease Jean. And so anyway, it's kind of a combination color book and drawings tips. And they're real simple little things to draw. And I think the premise of her book is that you draw her little designs, her little illustrations, you draw them into the color book pages that she's already started for you. So now the first thing I noticed when I got it is the paper is really thick. It's like really thick. I don't know that it needs to be that thick, but it's pretty thick. It's not quite, I don't think it's 110 weight, but it's pretty thick. Tips for using this book: practice on paper, pencil first, then ink, test your materials, your usual little tips on coloring. And then some of the materials, your usual stuff: pens, paper, eraser. She has some tracing paper if you don't have tracing, but I guess she wants you to trace. I didn't read all that. I just dove right into looking at it. So the first section is garden, and you see how little her little images are. Sometimes in her books are littler than this. Now I got to turn my fan back the other way. It gets some of them are really tiny. Okay, then here's how she had like her little step-by-steps. So she wants you to, here's all the different kind of flowers. There's the different kind of flowers that are in this. And see how she has some of them finished, some of them started, and then you have space to do your own. So it's kind of like getting you to draw your own little color book pages. Yeah, I thought so too. It's just, I just thought I'd get it just, I wanted to share it with you guys. So then she's got a section on leaves. And again, the pages are really thick. And so she has different leaves, and then she has different little wreaths here that you can work on with these leaves. Now, if we use some examples out of this book, we're going to draw them big. Y'all know I'm big on drawing big. Roll out the scroll, roll out the posters. So if we do any of this, it's going to be drawn big. But I just wanted to share it with you. Okay, Botanical Borders. So she has draw the swirls, add the stems, leaves, berries, flourishes. And so she's got the different ones, different little borders here. And then she leaves you space for doing that in there. Now, again, if I do something out of this book, it's going to be big and it's going to be on other paper, because I want you to be able to see it. Posies. And then see, here's like a little garden fence thing and all her different little flowers. It's really cute. I mean, I think it's really cute. It's a cute book. So here's some insects, little ladybug. And also, guys, when you're trying to, if you're doing this kind of thing, if you're getting ideas from a book like this, don't stop with just like, okay, so now I drew the bug just like she drew it. Try to do some more stuff to it and make it your own. Don't just stop at that. Add some more stuff to it and make the flowers, make the insects, make them, add your own flair to it. Let this be like an inspiration, a start, flowers, symmetry. Oh, here's where she's using the tracing paper so that you can draw a half of a heart and then flip it over and have the other side, so you don't have to worry about trying to copy it, doing it symmetrical. Here, see what I'm talking about? Butterflies, circular motifs, floral gardens, symmetrical crest, patterns, and then it goes into ocean. She has all the different ones. She has a flower, she has an ocean, she has the different books. All different little fish, and then she gives you like a little aquarium to put them in. Ships, more fish, and she has all the bodies there for you to like draw in your own. Seaweeds, treasures, flotsam and jetsam, all kinds of just little, bits and bobs. Crabs, more pattern, shells, more seaweed, ship in a bottle, ocean ribbon motif, jellyfish, and then she goes into the forest. Then there's falling leaves, wildflower stems, leafy bugs, mushrooms and toadstools, forest vines, ferns, borders, trees, secret door. Oh, no, if you want a secret door, then you got to do this. Secret door, owl, birds, garland, woodland garland, and the end. And then a test page in the back, and then her front and back covers have a flap that you can color that. So that is her How to Draw Inky Wonderlands. So, it's another inspiration type book, so I don't know. Some people are gonna like it, some are not. It's just like any other book we get, right? So anyway, but I wanted to share that because it's her new book. And like I said, I had it on order at Amazon. Um, and then it came out the bookstore before I even got it, but that's okay. So there's that. Okay, so let's see. Thanks, guys, for the thumbs up. Yeah. All right, now I'm going to back out again. Let's back out again, and I'm going to show you the posters that I got. Again, this was the first one. I got to turn that fan again. Ooh. Too hot or too cold. All right. Now I haven't taken them out of the plastic other than this one. This is the only one I've taken out of the plastic, so they're going to have a sheen to them, so I'm going to have to tilt them. But yeah, so I got Big Ben here, and this is the one we're going to play on today. We're going to collage on this today. Okay. And again, one of the nice things, let me move all this. One of the nice things about these is they all come on nice big pieces of I hate to say cardboard, but it's not really corrugate, but cardboard. Just put it that way. It comes on nice pieces of cardboard that you can use for other art projects or packing. You can cut it down for packing material. So that was the first one. And this is the one we're going to work on today. Are you going to do a Jasmine Beckett Griffin Halloween this year? I shouldn't I, Zelie? I don't think I haven't done one this year. Did I do one? I thought I'd done one, but maybe I haven't. Yeah, I need to do one. And I also want to turn one of Laura's circle portrait girls. I want to turn one of her circle portrait girls into a Halloween piece as well. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to do some, I'm going to have to do an impromptu to color. We don't have enough hours. Hi, Kathy. All right, so let me show you the biggest one I got. No, I'll show that one last. I'll start with the smallest ones. Okay, so the smallest ones I got, these were normally $12.99. These were normally $12.99, and they were marked down to $1.29. So I don't know if I'm going to cut it up, collage on them, but for $1.29, I could not pass these up. And there was a lot more. I could have bought a lot more, but I didn't. I was good. Even though when you see how many I got, you're going to go, oh, you're being good. That's true, Zelie. That's true. Okay. This one says share with a friend, and it's a popsicle. Y'all remember those popsicles you'd snap in half? So anyway, it's an 11 by 14. And again, just the cardboard is worth $1.29. Nice white chip cardboard. All right, so this was 11 by 14, $1.29. Don't y'all think that's good? I was just really so thrilled to find these marked down. This one is Turbo Bot, and again, $1.29, and it's just like a little robot thing. If y'all like this kind of thing, I have a YouTube friend, Scott Circlin. He does this kind of stuff. If you like this kind of vibe, then go follow Scott Circlin on YouTube. And he was also in one of the comics that I got. Let's see here. Let me show you this. Let me shout out Scott here. He's the one that did the cover of this, the Werewolves and Unicorns. And it's it's like 130 pages, and I forget how many artists. There's a lot, every 4 pages. Let me see. Let me show at the very beginning. I'll count how many there are. Let's see. There's a forward, then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. It looks like there's 27 or so different comic artists in this book. And Scott's the one that did this cover here. But his usual vibe is this kind of thing. Robots. He does like a kid's graphic novel that he's been working on. I think he's in part 3 now. and zombies. I forget the exact title of it, but anyway, Scott Circlin is his name. This is the kind of stuff he does. Yeah. And so this was their campaign, campaign to publish this book. And so there's, what did I say, 20 something different artists in here. And so they're all different. And then I got the poster here, and one of the girls did this one. One of the girls in the book. So she did this poster, and then this is a poster of the cover here of the book, and Scott did this. So yeah, but anyway, I said all that to say that if you like this kind of look, he does that kind of stuff, and he does conventions and all that. But anyway, all right, so there's a Turbo Bot, and again, $1.29. Yeah, I know, right, Gail? Great find. And then this one again was normally $12.99 for $1.29, and it's a bird. It's like a collage bird. So there's this one, and again, there we go. All right, so there's those three. These are the three smallest ones I got. Then the next size up was is it this size? No, this one was 18 by 18. So I did get one other 18 by 18. Again, this one's normally normally $16.99 for $1.69. So it's like a flower that's dispersed like milk. I just love the way that looks. So again, I got this one. These two were 18 by 18. Okay, those two are 18 by 18. Again, I haven't taken the plastic off of them. So, and then these next ones were 16 by 16, and they were $1.49. They were $1.49. And they were normally $14.99. So look at this. Isn't this cool? I mean, won't these be cool to collage? Either use in collage or collage on top of. So, did I miss a question? Thumbs up for zombies. Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate the thumbs up. I wonder if Dee Dee will be sending Big Ben into space. Maybe. I'll show you what I pulled out. So there's this one. And then there's this one. And again, these were all $1.49. So isn't that cool? And then this one, a shell. Aren't they cool, guys? So if you have a Hobby Lobby, go look in the framing department is where they have the posters. And I think they're completely clearancing out posters because they were selling the fixtures. They were selling they had one emptied and they were selling that fixture. So I think they're going to stop selling. Hi, Nancy. They're going to stop selling the posters. So if you have one and you think you could use this in any of your art, or even if you just like the art itself. And then the last one I got is this one, and that's not even going to fit under there. This one was normally $24.99 for $2.49, and it's 24 by 36. And I like the cardboard that came with it too. So this one is huge. Okay, I can't even get it all under there. It is 24 by 36. It's a huge poster. I mean, it's like literally a big poster size. I'm trying to fit it up under the camera. And all it is all these doors, or door and window, like balconies. They're balconies. And it's huge. That's half the poster right here. That's half. So it just goes on and on. So anyway, that one, this one was $2.49. So yeah. So those were my posters that I got. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 or 10. I got 9 or 10 of them. All right, so now we're going to work on this. So I'm going to move this cardboard out of the way. I'm going to move this is an old calendar. Vicki, you might remember this one. I used to put these out on Ustream all the time. This calendar series. um, yeah. Yeah. Vicki goes, I bought that calendar. So anyway, don't forget to play. So I'm going to move this piece of cardboard here. Move this out of the way. And I'm going to put another piece of something on here. I keep rebuying my little barn wood or, wood paper things because I really think the lighting works well with that. But I'm going to just get a piece of scrap out here. And we're going to put this one on here. And so we're going to play on this. We're going to play on this. And again, let's see if I can move that. Where's that? Is that that must be the overhead light. Oh no, it's not my ring light. Well, when I start playing on it, we'll just imagine there's some sunspots. Well, I don't know. I guess I could put it on the thing. Prop it up. Let's see. Let's put it on the cardboard side. Let's do that. And if I prop it up a little bit, let's see. Maybe I could get a little box here. One of my prop up boxes. There we go. Take the glare off. Okay, so we are going to make a world out of this. We're going to make a world. I have not planned it out other than pulling some different collage bits. I'll show you what I pull for collage. Then we'll see what we do. And then if we have time, I might work on my Inktober at the end of the show. To get to that. I don't even know what Inktober I'm going to do today, but we might do that. Okay, so I did pull out this. I've only used this a few times, my space stickers. I got this at Blick. Blick sells all these I like sticker books. And I bought this space one to use in, my collaging. So I got all these little space things. And I really like the planets. I'm not probably going to put an astronaut on here. I might do that in one of my abandoned books or something. You could cover your barn siding background. Yeah, I'm not going to do all that. The thing about that, Sherry, would make it shiny. That would put a shine on it with contact paper, and then I'd have to have the glare. So, yeah. But all these planets like this, I like these, the photographs of the Earth, and stuff like that, and different nebulas. And then there's different sizes. So I like all those. I just liked it. Y'all know I like my space stuff. I have calendars and, I got those postcards to still use. So anyway, yeah, I got that. I pulled that out. Oh, wait. Before I go any further, let me talk about what I got from my Poe book here from Teresa and from, hang on, let me get it over here. This one, here's the other one. From Judy L. So let me show you what I got from her. She sent me this card and this tag. And it was funny. She said, I'm from the era of Rach, Paula, Joycey, Jean, musical scrapper, Jamie, poet girl. She put that in there. And when we had paper swaps. And so she said, I just started to view the live shows again for a number of years absence. And Vicki, so glad you're still willing to put yourself out there every week. Love your Poe book. Made this altered paper clip for the book. Use it if you want. Judy L. So she made that card, and then she made this paper clip tag thing here, and it's got a little metal charm on that. So here's the Poe book. You can see it's chunky, and I did finish all the pages. I have all the pages. I did go through and stick in some. I don't want to show it to you yet because I want to finish it before I do a full-on tour of it. But I did finish all the pages. I still have to ink them. I'll show you what we've done so far. I mean, at the beginning, what I've shown. This is what we've done on the show. And so we did this. There's that X-ray hand there. And then, so I hand cut every one of these lines out and glued them on, and then acrylic wash them just to have a little bit of the color color. You think that's cool? There's a video on it, Vicky. And so then you lift it up. This is the Raven, Vicky. This is the Raven, all 18 stanzas of the Raven. I printed it out in Old English, cut them up line by line, and glued them on a faux parchment, tea stain. And then every page is going to be washi tape. You flip it up, and under every page, there's a Poe picture. Okay, so I did this one. Here's page 2. And see, I wanted them kind of distressed and folded. So there's page 2. Here's page 3. Here's page 4. And that's as far, no, I inked a little bit around this one, but I haven't attached them. So every page now, they're all going to be in there where you can flap them up, right? And then there's a Poe on every page. Where's page 6? Oh, did I get them out of order? Oh, there. I don't want to skip a page. I want to skip one. And so anyway, the whole book, there's 18 stanzas, and then I decorated the leftover pages. At the back, I started doing that. I haven't finished yet, but I got some space to put, I like this on the purple. I have some space to put in my Poe, and Kate the Skate said she's sending me something for the Poe book. So like that, okay? So I got that one. And then Teresa, who's here, always sends out a monthly letter to people on her list. I don't know, she's probably up to 50 by now. But she sent me this little card. So I'll put that in the Poe book too. Oh, that's going to go good on the orange. Yeah. So maybe I'll do it like that. I don't know. Anyway, that would go in there as well. So the Poe book is getting fluffy. And Mark makes these books. Now, he didn't put the Poe on there. He just made the faux leather journals, right? And I put the Poe thickers, glitter stickers on there. And so you look. And Vicky, since I keep talking to Vicky. It's just I haven't seen her in so many years. So it goes in this box, Vicky. I made a box for the Poe. So this is the Poe box. This is the Poe box, and then inside I got this little clip here that this will be on the front with another little Poe picture. That's going to go on there like that. And then I've got some different tools and ribbons and stuff in here, and the Poe book will go in this the Poe box. So you can print my Raven out if you. Oh, okay, Ian. Yeah, Ian's done some. He did a Raven. He's done. If y'all don't follow Ian on Facebook, he does so much art, and he has a YouTube channel too. But if you follow him on Facebook, he has so much cool art. So again, that's going to be the Poe book. I haven't decorated it up yet on the back, just on the front. So yeah, thanks, Vicky. So there's that. All right, let's see. What's next? Okay, I think I've covered all that. All right, so let me show you what the things I pulled other than my space stickers. I pulled out some of those small doors from the door book that Colleen made us buy. I mean, pointed it out, and we all bought it. So this one, I thought I'd leave just one that's not open, and then these two will open. I don't know if I'm going to use them all yet, but I've got these doors here. So I have some doors pulled. I did pull some of my sea creature papers. So I got some of these, and I'll tell you why I pulled these. I picked these based on the color. Because they're the same colors that are in the poster. That's the only reason I picked those sea creatures was because of the color. Let's see. Yes, we are good today, Julie. Oh, okay. So anyway, I got an octopus and some jellyfish and just some different sea creatures. Again, I pulled these. These could be planets, these crustaceans. So I pulled these based on the color of the poster. Although I'm going to be painting on the poster, so it's going to be different anyway. But I pulled them for that. What else did I pull? Those doors. I like this guy. I like this guy here. And what I thought about, let me see if I can, how do I want to do this for sure? I like that. And I like these colors too. I might use this in it as well. But I like the idea of him. Let's see if I can do this here. And also, don't forget, guys, if you tear collage, it's unless it's going to be like a focal feature on top that you can fussy cut and it doesn't matter because you're not blending it in with paint. But if you plan on blending in your collage with paint, if you tear it, it's going to blend in much easier than if you cut it. So anyway, what I thought about, I thought this would be kind of cool. Look. Let's see, I need to get rid of a little bit more. Let's just fussy tear. Of course, I can always paint in those strings. But I just like the idea of this. Look. Let's make it a little smaller. So I just thought that was really cool. You just got to keep working with it till you like it. It's like a little bridge, right? It's like a little bridge. So I could probably tear it just a little bit smaller, just so it fit a little better right there. Something like that. Isn't that cool? I thought that was fun. So I'm thinking about using him. Then let's see. And again, this is part of that same calendar page. And those little doors. Then I got, I don't want to throw away Mount Fuji because Mount Fuji, not going to use it today, but that's a good piece for another time. Then I have some fractals. I have these fractals. Again, I picked these particular fractals based on the color. I thought this might be a cool wave coming up. So like right in here, a big wave on the side. I don't know yet. Haven't decided. I'm just showing you what I picked. And then I got this Japanese woodcut picture. Again, I like some of the colors. Here's another fractal. I like this fractal. This is one of my favorite fractals. I love this one. You can see I've used this sheet many times. I like that fractal. Then I picked some moons. Like, look at that right up in there, you know, a moon. Another planet here. I like that one too. So maybe those. Then I got a couple nebulas here. So that's just the stuff that I pulled. So now I got to kind of decide what I want to do. All right. So let's see if we can get this back in here. What did Vicky say? Hi, Gail. Let's see. It's just I haven't seen Vicky in so long, guys. None of us have. It's been, I mean, probably a couple, 2, 3, maybe longer. So I'm kind of liking him there. Now I'm going to paint this tree out. I'm getting rid of the tree. I'm getting rid of this, whatever that is. So I'm going to kind of just lay this out and think about it for a minute. Do I want this big moon here, part of it? I really like that moon. Let's cut that out. So I'm going to cut this out. I don't, you know, we're going to move things around and lay it out. It's a big piece. I'm not starting from scratch. So that's, you know, sometimes when we do these big posters, I usually start from scratch. When we do the smaller ones, Vicky, you got to go back and watch some of my videos. Oh my gosh, you'd really like them, I think. I think you like my videos, Vicky. My collage ones especially. Well, here, let me show you this one. I kind of liked the colors in this one, although I'm not going to use the same colors, but I wanted to pull this one as an example in my this is my Abandoned Castle book. So this is one of the pieces that I've done in the Abandoned Castle. And I guess I should pull out the one that's not. What page is this on? What page are we on? Do I have it marked? Maybe I have it marked. Okay, I do. So this is what we started with. This is what the page started as. Yeah, no, she hasn't been here at least a year. So this is what we started with in Abandoned Castles. It's a duplicate of the same book, right? And then we turned it into this. So I'm really liking the theme of this one. So I said, well, let me pull this one out, get some inspiration. So I'm using my own pieces as inspiration for other pieces. I really like the mist. I think this one in this just the different towers kind of reminded me of it, and so I pulled this one out for inspiration. I also like that I have the numbers and letters and the symbols and the words floating in there. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see. So I pulled that. All right. So let's see here. Kind of like that. And this guy. What else do I want to look for? And y'all know I'm going to paint things in. It's kind of aggravating. This is too tall. This is too, I got to get something a little shorter than this, just to keep the glare off. Let's see if that'll do it. I want to keep the glare off, but I can't prop it up that far. No, that's not going to be enough. Let me try to turn off the overhead light. See if that makes a difference. Nope, that's not making a difference. So the light's not coming from the overhead. All right, let's see. Let's get something kind of in between. Oh, maybe this book. This one's a little thinner. Okay, now. All right, we're just going to have a little bit of a glare because I can't have it propped up more than that or it's too hard to work. Too hard to work. Okay, so there we go. So if I have him and this, now I got to kind of decide. Do I want the doors? I got to think a minute, guys. I'm just, because of what I already pulled. Maybe I should just start painting. Probably good idea. So I really like this fractal. I'm not sure about the blue. This one. It might be too much like the shape of the moon. Let's go back to the Japanese thing. I'm kind of going to go with this, I think. Right, I think I'll just cut this. It's going to be right on the edge. All right, if y'all got any questions, don't forget, put it in caps. We're going to roll with this. We're going to roll with this now. All right. Liking that. I need something right there. Let's see, do I have any more? What do I have over here? Some stars. I'm just digging through here, guys. Digging through. All right, let me move these cards. These cards are, I don't want to end up with them in the pile. All right, let's see. I'm going to paint that in, I think. I'm just going to paint that in. All right, we're going to roll with this. I'm going to start with this. Let me see about my doors. Like that. Kind of like this one because of the color. Do I like it that way better? I like that. Okay. All right, we got to start. Take a sip of juice. Getting rid of these trees, or they're going to have to be the color that doesn't go for my imagination. All right, so I think the rest is going to be more little stuff. Let's see. All right, let's start with this. All right, I'm going to have half of this is going to be some of the blue, but I want space to come through. So I think, let's go ahead and glue this down. Let's go ahead and glue all this down, then we'll start painting in. All right, let me get my little get something for some matte medium, one of my trays here. And I use golden matte medium, not gel, not gel. This is very liquidy. And I put a baggie over it so you don't glue the top on. Okay, and I'm going to pour some out. Probably need quite a bit with this. And I put this is so that you don't glue the top onto your jar. Okay. All right, so let's put that back on for a minute. Let me get one of my brushes, my glue brushes, my collage glue brushes out of the water. That's the only thing I keep in the water. Although those are pretty small. Let me see if I got an older, bigger brush. Let's see, one of my brushes over here is probably old enough to use as a collage brush now. And then after I use it, that goes in the bucket of water. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Devin. Okay, so we'll give this a go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just start by putting down the... And you can paint some first. You could collage first or do, some collage, some painting, then go back and forth. I'm just going to go ahead and work this way today. All right, so after you put it on the front and the back and over the top, then you need baby wipes, which I got one ready here. Then I take take a card and mash it down well. And then you're also getting your matte medium over the whole piece, which is good when you're painting on top. Okay, so I'm going to I've got to lay this down, guys. I can't put pressure. I can't put pressure on it when it's on that book. So we'll just have to ignore the glare. All right, so now let's go over here to this one. Oops. Let's do this one next since I already got it wet. Put it on your base. Put it on the back. So I'm going to have to try to decide after I do this what my Inktober is going to be for today. Over the top. And I just like my matte medium over everything. And then I gloss varnish it after it's completely done. And I do that with my books too. Okay, thanks, Laura. All right, now let's go ahead and do this guy over here. It's right there. Like he's trying to have a little bridge. Do it a little taller. Where do I want it exactly? Probably right there. Don't glue that there. All right, next, let's do this one down here in this corner. It's important that you put your matte medium on the base, on the back. You would think, oh, well, I've got plenty there, or I don't need to put it on the back. It makes a difference in the wrinkling. It makes a difference whether it's wrinkled or not if you have it on the back. So right there. It needs to move over just a little. So it's still wet so I can move it. Okay. I don't want to glue it to that cardboard either. Oh, thanks. And hi, Kate Escape. All right, so we got that started. Now, is he kind of crooked? Let me let's see if I can peel him up. Is it too late? He's a little crooked. It's a little crooked. Yeah, well, he's going to have to stay crooked now. Sometimes you can peel it up if you catch it before, but because I've mashed it down so well, it doesn't want to come up. Okay. Oh, thanks, Mary. Make it believable. I try. You make your own worlds here. All right. Now, my door. So I want the door. You know, I'm not going to glue the door on yet because here's the thing. I guess I could as long as I'm careful not to glue the door shut or anything. I'm going to put it on upside down, and I want that little person that's sitting there. My thing is I'm going to start painting. That means I've got to paint around this. I don't want to paint around this. I'm going to just wait on the door, but that's where it's going to go. It's going to go right there, and then you can open and close it, and that little person is in there. See? And I'll probably continue some lines connecting it somehow, or I think what even would be better is my watch hands are going to connect. We'll see. Okay, so let's move I don't want to forget the door, but I don't want to put it on yet. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set this aside for a minute, and I'm going to start painting. Oh, Judy Ellis here. Hi, Judy L. Thank you so much for the card. I put it in my Poe book. I put it in, you're there to sketch, Rob? Well, I'm not, well, you can sketch. I'm not sketching yet. I will be doing Inktober if I have time after I do this collage piece. So if you want to sit and lurk and sketch, feel free. All right, so now let's get some color. I want to make sure I get my little bucket of stars. Let's get a couple of colors on here. All right, so now I'm going to need black. Of course, I'm going to do space. I'm going to have to put something there. I kind of got something on there. Well, that's okay because I'm going to put planets up there anyway. All right, so I'm going to put some black. I want some white. This one's almost empty. I got other whites. I don't know why I keep trying to just use up the rest of this, but I am. Okay. Then that will be watered down for our bucket of stars. I need a floppy brush to flick that. Let's get a little brush there to flick that. Let me go ahead and mix it up so it doesn't dry out. So I got my bucket of stars there. Let me rinse this brush out. Okay. So I really like this color and this color, but I'm going to have space coming through. So I'm going to start with that. Before I pull out any more colors yet, let's just go ahead and do, let's do that. So let's get another brush. I could do my finger painting too. I think I'll do both. Let's see, I need an angle brush. Okay. They're setting the time. And then I want to see, let me see what color. Can I mix that color up? I'm sure I can. And I want it in a separate tray. So I'm going to go with this kind of a green. This is sweet mint. And then probably, let's see, yeah, this color. Always shake your acrylic paints. Sweet mint, and this is bluegrass green. So between those two colors, we're going to play with, it may not look quite that dark, up in that corner. There we go. See? All right. Those two colors. And then I'll probably need some white in here. Again, I'm going to have to find, where's my other white? Here. Okay. All right, so there's a start. There's a start. And now let's see what we can do. All right. And I could probably raise the camera a little, but I think that's pretty good. I mean, we're getting most of it, not end to end. Where do you talk to yourself? Sue, I've said this before. I don't talk out loud to myself. But what you hear me saying here out loud is what I'm thinking when I'm by myself. So, like if I'm saying, well, let's see, I need those two colors, I'm saying that in my head. I don't talk out loud to myself, but I'm saying, I am telling you exactly what I'm thinking. If you weren't here, that's what I would be saying in my head. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and start. I know over here. Let's start over here. And you use your baby wipes. So I want that to be right there. A lot of times, if I'm in my books doing this, I would be using a lot of finger painting. I mean, I am sticking my finger in and smoothing things out and blending things, but I would be doing it all with my fingers, but it's just kind of big. Okay, so I'm not liking that right there, so I'm just going to cut off some of that building. See, I don't care. That's why it's called reverse collage. You take out what you don't like. You take out what you don't like. All right, so, and I'm going to want that to be green up here from there back. That's going to be green. So I'm just going to just get rid of that. Because what I'm trying to achieve here, maybe a little bit more of an angle. What I'm trying to achieve here is there's going to be outer space cutting through the middle. That's not quite right. Let me just go ahead and angle that up just a little more. So if there's parts of the building that I just don't want to mess with, I'll just paint over them. Because it's my world. I can do what I want. Okay. That's going to still be too tall up there. I'm going to bring that down with the green. All right. So just now that I know where it's going to be. And because there's matte medium on there, see, I can wipe it off. I just want to get a base on here first. Again, guys, if you want to ask me anything, put it in caps. So I know you're talking to me. And because this is matte acrylic paint, color pencil will go over it just as nice as can be. Okay, so you like these little things sticking out of the building? I'm just going to paint over them. Okay, I always think out loud. Sometimes other people ask me. I don't talk out loud when I'm by myself. I talk to myself in my head. Okay, so I'm still thinking this needs to go a little more this way. Probably about like that. Because I'm going to blend this in with the greens in a minute. I'm going to blend it in with my finger painting. I'm going to get the area that I know is going to be solid black in. And like I always tell y'all, the details that I like to add at the end is my favorite part. And that's usually the time-consuming part that sometimes we don't really get to like we like. But I try to at least give examples. All right, so now that I've got this down, I don't like that little white area there. So now what I want to do, I'm going to have to get out some more baby wipes because these have a lot of black paint in them. Ian says I talk to myself, but I keep ignoring me. Ian. All right, so now what I want to do is I want this to blend. So I'm going to take all these colors. Okay, see, it's real dark blue up in here. But I want this all to be, and I can just I'm trying to get it up to the planet here, but I'm going to wipe it off the planet, but I want it right up to the planet. This is where the benefit is if you put the color down first and then work on top of it. So I've got all these colors here. Same thing up here. So I'm going to carry it down into here. So I'm going to let it sit for 1 second, just long enough for it to kind of settle in, but not long enough for it to dry because I don't want this to be a mist yet. So I don't want anything on the building yet. I want this to be the background color, but I want it to come down into the black. Okay. So let's get that off that planet right there. That. Okay, same thing. I'll pick up all the colors. Come over on this side. And see how I'm going over that cut piece, that torn piece there? Because it's torn, I can cover it up easier. I can cover this up easier, that piece that he's on. And again, I want to carry this down into there. Oh, my eye itches. I know. I've got an itch on my eye. Oh. So maybe just a hint. Let me get a little water on that because then I can just kind of make it a wash right behind in there. I don't want to cover up those strings. All right, a little bit more white in there. That's a fussy paint in there, I think, a little bit. Okay, back into the blues and the greens. Maybe pick up a little black so I can blend it nicely. A little more the dark green. All right, there's a start. Okay. And now our hands are covered. Paint something with yeah. All right, a little bit more up here. Again, I might have to get in there with the brush because my fingers don't want to make a perfectly straight line. But I think that's pretty good. Right along that edge. Right up to it, but not over it. So I'm going to have a mist or a fog, or not sure yet. All right, same for this down here. I got to think about this because this is where that door is going to go. So let's see what happens here. Do I want it light in there? I think I'm going to want a little bit. Let's just go ahead and put in the blue around here, or the green rather. Because you're only going to see this when the door is open, really. Let's just put a little bit of wash down in here. Not that far. I want some of that light color showing. All right. Let's see. I could do it either way. I kind of like it. No, I like it both ways. I kind of like that because of the light at the top. I might just go with it like that. I don't know. I like it both ways. So there's going to be that little door there, and I want it right. She's like right on the edge, like right there. Something like that is where it's going to go. All right. Not yet, though. Not yet. All right. Now. All right. Now I'm going to want this to carry down. Maybe a little more black right there. Just a hint of that showing. Just a hint of it like that. Okay, I'm liking that. All right, so we got to start. All right, let me think for a minute now. Clean these brushes so they don't get dry. They dry fast. Acrylic paint will dry fast in your brushes. So, let's look around the edge there. Okay. All right, time for a new baby wipe. You go through a lot of baby wipes too. Thanks, Jean. All right, so now I think I'm going to fling some stars. A little bit of light stretched out there. This is going to have, I think, on some more planets up here too. Let's see what planets. And he's going to be floating. There's going to be like mist around him. It's going to be a foggy mist coming through here. I got way too much of this paint out. Let's see. Now I'm going to look at my stuff here. Like, for instance, I got these planets, but I also have my, what do you call it? These like crustacean things. If I don't use any of my fish, then I probably won't use that. Let me just look in my planets here. I just need this one right here is good. It's got the red and the teal color in it. And I am going to want one to oops, gotta get that paint off there. I'm going to have one overlap somewhere. It could be right there since that's where the paint got on there. But I can also pencil around it. All right, so I like this color. I'm thinking, I'm looking, do I want it in here? That's not going to get lost unless I pencil it in. I'm flipping through the book here. I'm going to want 3, so I'm going to have this one. Oh, there goes my... Let's leave that. I'm going by the color, not by what planet it is or anything like that. I kind of like this because it's got a star shine on it. Do I want them lined up? See, once you stick them down and glue them down, there's really no going back. I'm just kind of looking at where I kind of like them lined up. And I can add little ones here and there too. All right, now let me get my bucket of stars. Where's my floppy brush? Let's clean this brush out. All right. Where's my floppy brush? I had it sitting here. Where'd it go? Well, I guess I'll get another floppy brush. I'm not finding it. Is this it? Yeah, that'll probably work. Okay, so let's add a little more water. I want this very watered down. Okay, bye, Calora. Thanks for stopping in. Whoops. Forgot to tap it off. And if it gets on anywhere I don't want it, like on the planets, while it's still wet, I can just knock it off there like that. Oops. Any place I don't want it. Too thick, too much, just wipe it off. I've got to tap. You got to tap it off here, so that it's not the excesses. You can always add more. You can always paint over it if you get too much. Just paint the black. Too much right there. Okay, there's a start. All right, let's let it sit for a second, and then I'll dry it. Check chat. You can start adding some details to it. You like it, Deb? I still got to do my little door here, but let's dry out. Let me get my heat gun. Hi, Kia. I know I'm missing people coming in. Joan, Christina, and Christina. Little sister Cheryl. Okay, some of them aren't dry yet, and I can see where they're shiny. But I'm going to do a couple things here. Let me get some pencils here. Green. Let's see. Let's put it closer. All right, let me sharpen these pencils here. Uh-oh, I'm smacking into my table there, knock the coffee over. Let me sharpen these. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Hope everybody had a good, or is having a good Wednesday, hump day. All right. Let's see here. See, because this is acrylic paint, and I can always paint in some star shine. Like there's already a little star thing there, so let's get my let me dry that real quick. So, because if I put pencil over that, it's just going to rub it away. I just want to kind of soften those starshine lights. Something like that. Can only poke back in and oh, thanks, Diana. It's always when we start. Oh, thanks, Christine. All right, so then maybe we'll have smaller blue one here. Some light around this one. Now, I'm going to put mist and things around it. And I might put some floating symbols throughout. And see right here, I'm going to try to pencil over that. I've got paint on that planet there. So let's just knock that off. All right, let's put a little glow on this side. I want that to go past that horizon. So let me get my black pencil. Ends right there. All right, now let's see. Sorry, I'm kind of not watching chat for a minute, guys. This needs to go this way. Let's get back and look a little bit up. I want it to kind of glow right there on that edge, but not be too. There we go. Yep. Because we're going to have mist coming in, but not yet. Oh, thanks, Barbara. Thanks. I'm glad everybody's liking it. All right, now this right in here. Do I want it coming across here? Maybe. Okay, now a little more white. And a little bit more white. And then I've got to make sure I wipe that off. Okay. I'll do that while it's wet. But because you have the matte medium on it, you got a minute, or, well, a few seconds anyway. Got a little time to play with that. Don't like that too dark right there. Let's just get rid of that right there. The edge to end right there. There we go. I like that. I like that better. All right. Fresh baby wipes. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of in the zone. Just kind of looking. I'm not really thinking about things. I'm just more like just looking at it. You know, just kind of looking like where does it need some extra something, something. All right, let's see. Where's my Posca? What do I do with it? Where's my Posca? The whole table is getting piled. There it is. I can add some specific brighter ones here and there if I want. A little bit star shine on it. I suggested Big Ben's Adventure. Big Ben's Adventure. Big Ben's Excellent Adventure. Excellent Adventure. All right, let's see. What else do I want to look at for a minute? Okay, let's see. I think I can glue down the door now. All right, so let's go ahead. Where's my... And then I can get rid of this because I think this will be the last thing that has to be really matte medium down. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some down. Put it on the back. Now, because the door is going to open and close, I have to be a little bit more, you know, I don't want to glue the door shut, right? So let's make sure that's straight here. Straight on the side here. I do want the matte medium on the door because I want it coated and protected, but I don't want to glue the door shut. But I want the matte medium on the door, right? Okay. And I'll do some little fussy painting on there too. All right, so I think I'm done with the matte medium. I'll just set it aside in case I'm not, but I want to put my brush in the water because it's starting to harden up. All right, so there we go on that. Let's go ahead and dry that real quick. think that's good. All right, let's clean my hands a little. Oh, thanks, Picola. Yeah, there's a list of some of the streamers. I don't know that's all. I don't know that's all of them, but it's the ones that we know from here. Thank you, Nick and Tina Colors. All right, so now let's see what other little things I want to do before I start adding detail. I think it needs a few more stars. Where's my bucket of stars? Where's my bucket of stars here? We can go right into the waves too, because it could be foam, wave, foam. Oops, that one's a little big. Let's get rid of that. Oh, again. Let's tap it off. Oops, I didn't get all that off, did I? Tilt it so you can see the... And I'll put a couple on the inside. I think I'll put a shooting star. I'm going to clean my brush. All right, let's dry this. Now I have to decide on my watch hands. Okay, I know I want one to come. Oops, I don't want that there. Let me just think for a minute. Let me get some of that color. This color in white. I can probably get rid of those watch hands. Try to match. And try to match that color there. All right, let me dry it so I can put a second coat. Whoa! I'm also, while I'm doing this, while I'm painting this, I'm thinking, what Inktober should I do today? What Inktober monster should I do today? That's what I'm thinking right now. Tonight's Survivor. Janet, are you here? We got Survivor tonight. All right, so just kind of getting rid of the watch hands. Hi, Annie. Who else am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing some people popping in. Thanks, everybody. All right, let's dry that. Ruler time, Janet. Ruler time. And what answer are you telling yourself? I don't know yet. I have to look. Okay, so do I want him to only look like this? These string things are just going to Big Ben itself, or do I want him to look like he's associated with pulling time? Do I want him to be pulling time? Maybe. I think that'd probably be good. All right, so we're going to go with that. So I'm just going to get my initial. Once I have it down there, I can follow it with, that one's too, I don't want that there. I can follow it by hand if I turn the piece, but that I want to make sure that I get my direction exact, you know. I want to get my watch hand direction exact where I want it. You like that, pulling time or holding back time? Yeah, see, any of that. All right, now this one, though, is going to either go to a planet or it's going in that door. I'm going to have mist coming out of the door. So do I want it going in? Do I want this going in the door? But you're not going to see, because, the door would be closed like that. You're not going to see it coming into the door. It would just go to the door. Do you know what I mean? What did Julie say? Missed it. But it's kind of cool to have my time go into space and out past space. So I might do that and just have mist. I think I'll just have mist in the door, and I'll have my, you'll see how this works. Okay, so it's going to go up here. Let's get it going here. It's behind and cuts into. And then I'll have a star shine right there. Okay, so let's go right off the page. And then I'll go back over that with make it thicker here in just a second. Okay, and right here where it hits in coming out of the planet, there'll be just a little star shining. I don't want this one to overpower that one. So we're just going to have a smaller one right there. Okay, and then it comes out from behind here. So I can get it to go over that pencil. There we go. I have to turn it a little so I can get it straight. And then I'll shadow it and highlight it with orange and teal. Just want it a little thicker. Go nowhere where time has not gone before. You see, y'all have imagination. You just, sometimes we want to say we don't have an imagination because we don't feel like thinking at the moment. All right, now I'm going to turn it this way. And I think I'm going to have some of these ropes here. So some of this ropage is coming around. He's wrangling time. I'm going over with my Posca. I'm going over some areas are still damp, so it's kind of clogging up my Posca. So over here on the side table, I kind of clean it off. I should have took a picture of Big Ben before. Well, I can just take a screenshot. But so I have a before and after. Okay. What do y'all think so far? Now I've got to make these other, I've got to make these all look like part of it too. And I kind of like those lines going through. It just kind of gives it like, almost like an electrical feel. With a faint hint of those other lines in there. And then, you know, I did the coming around here like that. And I'm going to go over it with, you know, some of the other colors. Let's just get it all mapped out there. I like that. Let's hold them up there so you can see. See, I like that, just the indication that those lines are back there doing something. Okay, so now let me dry this. And then let's see if this is going to be dark enough. Yeah. And then I'll do just got to be very subtle. You know, guys, I'm not looking at chat. Kind of. Oh, I got a little smudge right there. I don't know if I can get that off or not. Okay, now I need a little bit of just my white pencil. A little smeary like right there. We go. All right, now a little bit more orange on this one. And then just a little bit of an orange highlight glow on top. Just a little. Just knock that white back just a tiny bit. Same for this one. And then a little bit of a star shine right where he is holding it. All right, there we go. Now I got to put my mist. There's the door. Okay, there's going to be mist in there, but I think I'm going to do one little shooting star in here. And now close the door. All right, sip of juice. All right, now let's do some mist. This is where you got to be brave. There's no going back. All right, let me get a fresh baby wipe. Throw those other ones away. All right, so this white right here is not watered down. You want it thick. You don't want it watered. You don't want it watered down. Well, you're going to water. It's going to get watered down with the baby wipe, but now I have to kind of look and decide. I know, first off, you want to mash it into the baby wipe. When I do this, I'm mashing the paint into the baby wipe. Okay, let's see. I'll start kind of light. I know I want it coming across him. I know I want it coming across this way. It's going to go behind Big Ben there. This is going to go behind it. So I don't want any right there. But I want it a little bit less perfect. Something like that. Okay. So it's coming behind. And it's going to go whoosh. Okay. I want it subtle. I want it subtle. It's coming behind that door, so I don't want it on the door. All right. Let's think about it now. Just a little. Maybe there's a little. Maybe it's coming over just a little. Could be. Like some of it might be coming out of the time. All right, and then it goes whoosh behind the door. So, not on the door, this way. So it looks like this is coming down. See, it's coming down here and coming out right here. Okay. I want to kind of keep it, kind of special. If I put it everywhere, it's not going to be special. It could be just a little thicker down here, though. Like that. That's better. All right, let's mold it around the edge here. Not off. I want it off the edge. There we go. Something like that. What do y'all think? You think that's enough? Maybe just a little something going on here. Not necessarily part of that, but just a little kind of. No, too thick. Too much. All right, I think we might be done. I'm looking it over and just kind of deciding. Maybe I'll do just a little bit of work up in the this needs to be just a little, I gotta stand up. This has to be just a little darker. I might have to go in there with Posca, or this just needs to be a little darker. But I don't want it to look like skis. It looks like skis. If I get it too divided, then it looks like he's on skis. All right, so now let's see. Let me do a little bit of just kind of smoothing out some of my clouds and stuff up here. Behind here. Maybe a little over that one. That would be good. Just a touch over the building here and here. That needs to go up. Not too much, just enough, just a little extra oomph. Touch barely right there. Okay. I think it's enough. Sometimes you want to keep working on it, and sometimes a little less is more, So I think I'm going to just roll with that. What do y'all think? Is that enough? Time Wrangler? Should we call it the Time Wrangler? Here, let me see. When you tilt, there's the color right there. It's not showing up because of the flash out, but there's the color. It's very, very vibrant. There we go. See? I'll tweet a picture of it. The Time Wrangler. If you want some more, you'll tell me. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm going to leave our Time Wrangler, and then the little door there, see? It's going to be hard to photograph that effectively. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Maybe one side needs to be kind of closed like that. Maybe that side needs to be closed. Then you can kind of get the idea that it's a door like that. It's a little person. It's like a little girl. It's like a little girl in there. And see, well, you probably can't see it. Maybe I need to emphasize that. She has some kind of little strings herself. There's some little strings she's got. That's going to be too bright. I'll knock it back. But she's got some kind of little string thing going too. So she's connected to him. And the mist connects them. See how the mist connects them? All right, so I'm going to set it aside, guys. I'm going to call it done. And I'll take a picture of it, and you'll see it's nice and vibrant. I don't know if I want any darker in the windows. I mean, I can always make those blacker, like darker in the windows. It's kind of brown right now. And that, you may not be able to see that on camera, but All right, guys, I'm going to call that one done. All right. And now y'all have to help me decide. I'm going to go wash my hands. Y'all have to help me decide what to do for Inktober. I've been trying to do my Inktobers in under an hour, usually 30 minutes. Although Predator did take us a while. That one took almost 2 hours, if I remember. Oh, wait, that needs a little black right there. That's too stark right there. Just those little tiny things can stand out and make it look, what's wrong with this picture? All right, thanks, Jean. All right, let me move my stuff out of the way here. All the collage stuff I didn't use, and the little doors I didn't use, and we didn't use. But you got to pull stuff out. Just if nothing else, you're gonna get inspired by just the stuff you pull. And let's put these away. So I'm not dragging my stuff through paint. There we go. All right. All right, let me go wash my hands, take a quick break, guys. And again, this was that poster. I should have taken a picture before, but again, I'll take a screenshot because I took so many. I mean, it laid here for so long. So neat. Thanks for. Oh, you're welcome, Mary. And again, the poster originally was $16.99 for $1.69. If y'all missed, I showed about 9. I think I got 8, 9, or 10 different posters at Hobby Lobby. Were clearancing out their posters 90% off. Janet's not here. I think she ran down to Hobby Lobby. I'm just saying. I'll leave it sitting here for just a minute. And then when I take a picture, when I photograph stuff like this, guys, this is the way I do. What do you call it? My watermark. The way I do a watermark is to put pencils or pens or paint or something on it like that. I mean, anybody that knows Digi can, knows how to remove stuff, but it's a kind of a way to watermark your stuff like that, Oh, do we have a troll? I don't know. Some days when school's out, you just wonder what these kids are doing. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Let me just take a minute and let me get my craft scrubby and really clean my hands off before I start my Inktober, and then we can decide. Let me put some of this up. We can decide what from my list of things. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Wait a minute. Do I want to? I wanted to put some symbols on his. I wanted to put some symbols on his bridge. Let me think real quick. Do I want to do that? Let me look in my stamps. Let me look over here in my stamps for a minute. Let's look here. Do I want to put something? I don't want any alphabets, I don't think. Maybe something. Let's see. What do I want? Do I want music? Music might be good. This one's a little big, though. That's a little big. I'd want something a little smaller, like some of these tiny ones. Just thinking here. Spirals would be good. There's a little spiral. I like my symbols. Oh, there's a tinier spiral. Oh, I like that one better. Maybe both of these spirals. I'm going to go with some spirals, I think. All right, let me get my archival ink. Where is it? Where did I put it? I was using it the other day. I don't know where I put it. And most of these other stamps are kind of big. And I do have these little stars. I want some more, maybe those little stars. Let me find. I'm trying to find my archival ink. Where is it? Well, where did I put my archival ink? brown archival. Where's my black archival ink? I thought I had it in these boxes. So I got these little stars here. These little star shines. What did I do with it? Good grief. Oh, here's some stays on. We'll go with stays on. Okay. All right. What do you do with your collages like this? I roll them up. I'll pull out a couple. Oh, I like the smell. I like the smell of stays on. Okay, so I got these spirals, 2 spirals, and I think maybe one of these little star shines here. Where's my little block? I don't know where one of my little blocks are. I have smaller ones. I gotta move these posters. I keep knocking them over and stepping on them. All right, let's see here. Put a few of these. Okay, that's enough, because I want spirals. All right, let's put that one back in here. Let's test it out. There we go. Okay, then the little spiral. Ooh, that one's not working very well. Just an indication of it. Because some of it would be in the mist. You wouldn't see it very well. All right, that's enough. Put this on before I knock it over. All right. All right, I think that'll do it there. Let me take a picture myself. Let me sign it right over here. Okay, there we go. Let me take a picture, then I'll go wash my hands and I'll figure out Inktober. All right, gotta get under the camera. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I think I got it. All right, let me go wash my hands, guys, with my craft scrubby, and I'll be right back. 1 minute. 1 minute. I got most of it off. All right. So what did we say we're going to call him? The Time Wrangler? Is that what it was? Oh my goodness. Let's put this away. Where's my pens? Okay. All righty then. All right. Thanks, everybody. I liked it. All right. So we got a little bit of time now to think about Inktober. I don't know if our Vicky's still here, but sure was good to have her. It was nice to see her. Put this back up so we have some light grabber. All right. Have to decide. Where's my list? Where's my list here? See, I stuck it all back. Here it is. All righty. This is what I've been working in, this sketchbook here. Let's see. Okay. Have to decide. Oh, I need to get my iPad so I can get a, what do you call it, a reference. Because I don't have these monsters memorized, that's for sure. Let me go grab my iPad. Get up on my phone. It's quicker. Let's move all this stuff out of the way so I have space. All right. Let's see. What should we do? All right. I'll tell you. I'll read the ones I've checked off. Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein, Mummy, Wolfman, Invisible Man, Thing from Another World, War of the Worlds. I didn't like it. Rodan, Bride of Frankenstein, Phantom of the Opera, Cyclops, Nosferatu, Svengoolie, Plan 9, Elvira, Predator, The Gargoyle, Dracula, King Kong, Cyclops, The Kraken, Minotaur, Gamera, Boris Karloff. Well, he was the mummy. Let's see. So, Jason and the Argonauts. We did the Skellies. Well, I say we. Sometimes y'all hear something. That was the Skellies. All right. So, oh, thanks, Suze. Okay. So, I got to decide. Alien would probably freak people out if I drew that. I mean, I can do it without being here. Mothra, Godzilla. Let me just look up Godzilla. Let's just look up Godzilla. Is it going to look too much like my other ones? Medusa. Let's see. Of course, Planet of the Apes. I could do one of those. Let me look up Planet of the Apes. I did King Kong, but Planet of the Apes. I could do what's the girl's name one? What was her name? I just saw I saw the last 15 minutes of that movie the other day. What was her name? Let me look it up. Planet of the Apes, woman ape. I don't know. I did Elvira, Suze. I did Elvira. Dr. Zira. Yeah, Dr. Zira. Her. We could do her. What do y'all think? Let me snap that one. Let's see. Maybe that one's a good one. Let me go to images. I don't really want to do anything modern, Kathy. I'm trying to keep it. I mean, I'm already kind of, when I do Alien from the 70s and Predator, I don't remember when Predator came out. Predator's probably my newest one. That's the newest one I've done. I'm trying to keep them old school. Maybe I'll do Dr. Zira. I like that one. You're welcome, Mary. Bye. Yeah, here, I'll show it to you, Suze. I showed them all this morning again. Where's Elvira? All right, let me just take them all out. I can't do it this way. You can't do it in the book. All right, let's see. Must be going to be the last one in here. There she is. There's Elvira. There's Elvira. All right, now let's see. I'm looking at some pictures here, guys. Hang on. And reading chat. Let me turn her into black and white and see how she looks. And I might do her. We'll see. I'm kind of liking her in black and white. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do Little Shop of Horrors. What I'm really kind of thinking of is, the old Saturday night scary movies. That's in my head. Let's see. Oh, I lost my picture. Hang on. There she is. I'm going to send her to my iPad so I can have it bigger. I'll mail it to my iPad. Dr. Zira. Okay. Yeah, I thought about. Well, I don't think Vincent Price was Dracula. Vincent Price wasn't Dracula. I might do a Vincent Price, but I'll do him as Vincent Price, as like the icons, as the scary movie icons. I already did Frankenstein, Sherry. I already did Frankenstein. I already did Dracula. I did Bela Lugosi as Dracula. Y'all didn't pay attention. Oh my gosh. All right. Just because of that, I'm going through them all again. I'm going to make y'all look at them all over again. I did Bela Lugosi as Dracula. Oh my God. All right. I'm going to show you. And then this one is not part of it, but that's Ray Harryhausen, the one that did like Jason and the Argonauts, the skeletons, and all those claymations. This one I did in 2014, but I just showed it this morning. This is my Christopher. I mean, my what do you call it? My other Dracula, not Christopher. Is it Christopher Lee? Yeah, Christopher Lee that I don't like, so he's not going to be in it. Same thing for my War of the Worlds is too spindly. I didn't like my War of the Worlds, so those two are not in it. And then this is not part of it either. This is just, here's one of the skeletons from Jason and the Argonauts. Here is what do you call it? Boris Karloff as Ardith Bay the Mummy. Bride of Frankenstein. Yeah, exactly, Julie. Julie goes, now we know who's been following along and who has. Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Kraken, Svengoolie. He's our well, he's all over the South. I don't know how far, where all he goes, but he's like our Saturday night host, kind of like Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, the hostess and the host of the scary movies. Gargoyle, the Gargoyles is the name of the movie, I think. This one was day before yesterday. This was The Fly. I drew him on Monday. So there's a video of him. Here's a Predator. There's a video of him. King Kong. Cyclops. Is it Rodan? Well, where's my list? I get my Japanese monsters mixed up. That's yeah, Rodan or Rodin. I don't know how it's pronounced. Here is what's her name from Plan 9? The Ed Wood. Well, anyway. This was the Minotaur, Wolfman, and I have two Frankensteins, two different versions of Frankenstein. The Invisible Man, Phantom of the Opera. Here is Dracula, Bela Lugosi, Dracula, which I did overdo. There's a lot of blood coming off that one fang. But anyway, there's Bela Lugosi. Here's Nosferatu. It came, what was it called again? I want the exact name. The Thing from Another World. Here is Gamera, and then there's my Inktober sign, and here's my Poe. All right, there we go. I should write them on the back. Yeah. Okay, I probably will eventually. Okay, so now, let me go to my iPad now. Oh my gosh. Too funny. All right, let me go over here. Get a sip of juice. Yeah, Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. I really want these old school ones, even though I kind of went with Predator and Alien just because they're extra creepy. You know what I mean, Vern? All right, let me go to my mail here. I mailed it to myself. Hi, CB, by the way. I know I'm missing people coming in. Sue, Joycey. I think I said hi to Sherry Bug. Who else? I said hi. Yeah, I did the mummy, Kathy. Oh my, I'm not going to pull it back out. Okay, let's see. There's Dr. Zira. You guys you're cracking me up. All right, so here we go. Okay, so I'm thinking, here we go. Dr. Zira. She's not really a monster, but it fits the era. I'm trying to. Okay, so let's put that back in here. All right, so let's sketch out Dr. Zira. How about that? And again, I'm doing it all in ballpoint pen. Bic pen. Which one of these is working the best? Let's see. That one or they're both working pretty good. Now I have an empty one. I've already gone through a whole pen doing these. I'm putting my you're putting your Jane Davenport book together. Okay. How many are you putting in there, Kathy? How many of Jane's books are you putting in are you doing it the same way I did, where you tape them all in? How many of them are you doing? I put 3. I put all 3 of Jane's books in my sketchbook Jane book. Did you do all 3 or 1, or how many are you putting in? Because she has been, what? I think Judy needs can somebody type in there, Judy needs to refresh? Judy needs to refresh. Thanks. Yes, taping, and I'm starting with whimsical animals. So you're just doing 1 right now? Are you going to put all 3? Okay, so anyway, I've already used a full pen. And let's see, I think I'm pretty zoomed in for right now when I start doing more details. So I use this one to photograph, because when I take a picture of the finished piece, Need to brighten it up a little. When I take a picture of the finished piece, when I put it close to the black of the piece, the pen, when it's full of ink, kind of gets lost. So I'm using the empty one to photograph, but that's what I'm using. A big, crystal ballpoint pen. And then I'm using, well, I got one here somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. A Fude Touch, one of these plastic nib pens. I'm using one of those when I kind of need to go between the solid ink with the brush and the ballpoint. This is kind of like if I need to kind of transition. So let's see. I need what brushes do I want? Let me pull my brushes over here. Let's get rid of the pencils I'm not using now. Let's get rid of all the pencils. My brushes. Don't know what brush I'm going to use, and I'll probably need a white Posca for any kind of highlights in the hair or a highlight in the eye or anything like that. Okay, let me pour out some of my ink here. Let me get a baby wipe to open and close it. Don't need this anymore. So I'm using the Kohinoor waterproof ink, and I just open it with a baby wipe so that it doesn't get on my hands. Pour some out my little soapstone tray there and close it, because see, you'll get it on your hands. All right, so let's put that away. Let's see if we can get this done in about less than an hour. All right. Yeah, the plant from the Little Shop of Horrors. I don't know, that's not that creepy to me. That's more like a comedy. All right, so let me just kind of slide my ink up here till I'm ready for it. All right, so now she has a lot of hair. She has a lot of hair. So let's see if I can get her little face in here. So I just start sketching with the ballpoint pen. It's all, any lines that don't work, they're just ignored. She has this heavy brow here. I've got to leave lots of room for hair. So I'm just kind of drawing the shape of her face right now. Just kind of getting her face in here. Let's see her nose. This is she's got sideburns. She's actually got sideburns. There's her chin right here. Her cheek, and then her face right there. Okay, so there's got that's the shape of her face right there. Okay, Cherry Bud, quick question: is there any way to remove Posca from a color book? You have paint. You can paint over it, Sherry. You can paint over Posca. It's just acrylic paint. So, lips down here. You can kind of see a couple of teeth. There, just a couple of teeth. And her lip kind of comes down like that. And again, I'm really not trying to do a portrait of her. If I was going to try to do a portrait, I'd do it in pencil, All right, so then her jaw, her lip kind of comes up here. Her jaw comes down here. Her eyebrows are there. She's got that. I'm just talking to my, kind of. Let's see, her eyebrow needs to come down like this. Just kind of block it in here. All right, I think I'm going to paint in her hair just because I'll feel more like she's got hair all up under here. And she's got a lot of hair. A whole lot of hair. She's got curls over here. And her hair kind of comes around there. She's got curls. And she's got on a jacket. We'll just kind of black that in just as clothes. I'm not trying to do it their clothes really, except like what's her name? Uh you know, um, the vampire lady. We'll see how this is kind of like that. All right, let's get do the baby alien look like a crab. You mean the chest burster? All right, let's see if I can get some eyeballs in here. This her eye comes right there. All right, let's see. She's got her eyes really wide open. She's kind of hooded eyes because she's got that brow. She's got that thick brow. Something like that. And then her nose. Her nose. They got this. They got that. Her nose is not. She's got a lot of lip here. She's got a lot of lip from the. Look like a. So her nose is really quite short. Kind of right up in here. That's even going to be too. I think that might be too low. Too. It might need to come up even higher. Face kind of comes right there. Just talking it out. And then she'll have dark inside the lips there. Hair comes way down here. It comes way down. I don't know how much it looks like her. It looks like one of the apes. I'm not sure. It looks like Dr. Zira. This lip needs to come down. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let's see. The thing that attaches to the face that comes out of the egg. That's a face hugger, right? Oh, face hugger versus a chest burster? The face hugger. Oh my gosh. Have y'all seen somebody actually made a CPAP face thing out of that looks like one? Y'all seen that? Okay, let me put her hair in. I think I'll like it better once I get her hair in. And her widow's peak kind of comes over here a little further. And she's got a lot of wrinkles coming up off her eyebrow. And this is going to be darker in here, darker in here. Okay, so there's a kind of a sketch of her. Yeah, the perfect gift for the CPAP user has everything. Should we get Terry Trouble one? Not really, we're not. But let me say, Terry, I think she's now into her. She had her shoulder surgery, and now she's in rehab. And but in case she watches, we haven't said hi to her for a while. So let's go and let me turn up my sound here. Let's say hi to Terry real quick. Oh, that was really loud. Sorry, Terry. There you go, Terry. All right, so let's go ahead and put on some. Let's put on some ink. All right, so I got my ink here. I don't know how much it's going to look like Dr. Zira, but it's going to look like the Planet of the Apes, right? She has this little pointy little nose thing here like this, and then she's got like a kind of a little thing here, and kind of goes like that. She's got Woke you up. Good. All right, let's see. Let's get a nice flat brush. We'll see. We'll see if this works, guys. If I don't like it, I won't use it. I'll do something else. Okay, I think I need a big brush here for all that hair. All right, let's see here. All right, let's start with the hair. And then that brow. We want to make sure we don't lose that pointy brow. Okay, and then she's got curls. Hmm. She had almost like a bouffant. The 60s bouffant. It's almost like they're trying to make her have a bouffant hairstyle like that was popular in the 60s, with all the hairspray and everything. It almost looks like they're trying to make her have that kind of hairstyle. I might be overdoing the hair, but I don't care. We'll have her big. We'll have her have a lot of hair here. And then over here, see, she has more curls over on this side. And I'll do the little individual hairs a little tighter, with the ballpoint pen. She's got all these curls around here. And then she has like a beard. They do have like a beard. The girls too. And then over here on the side of her face, let's get that straight. Curls over here. I really overdid that, didn't I, on the hair? But that's okay. We're gonna roll with it. All right, then down here, let's gonna do some clothes. I'll put a little collar or a little button or something down there. All right, so her chin needs to be a little rounder, and a little flatter. And then this is all hair. So I'll put some white Posca in there to make some little individual hairs. And then her facial hair comes almost to her lip there. So let's make that come in more. I don't know. I think I screwed it up with the hair, guys. I mean, it's really big, but maybe we'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. There's a lot. She does have a lot of hair, but I might have done a little bit too much. Look, it's so tall. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So she's going to have all these little hairs, right? Oh my gosh. I don't know. We're going to see. All right. Yeah. Now I don't need this big brush anymore. Let's go to a smaller brush. I put that one in water. Let's go to a smaller. It's fun to do anyway. All right. All right. Let's see here. All right. Now I got to be a little more thoughtful here. At least get in. I want to get in the darkest blacks, right? With the ink, with the. Then I'll go back in and do the details with the ballpoint pen. I think wasn't Planet of the Apes like 1969? Am I wrong? I'm going to just go ahead and I'll put her teeth in with white with Posca, so I don't have to try to work around teeth. I think her chin needs to come down just a little. Let's see. The hair. I mean, really, guys. I mean, the hair is way too big. She doesn't have that much hair. Oh my goodness. See, I'm gonna have to redo her because I don't the hair is really way too big. I just went cray on that hair. But let's just go ahead and I'll play with it for a few minutes. This one's probably not gonna make the cut, but yeah. All right, let me dry it. See, look, let me move her up. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like if her hair was like not that big, we'll just work on her face. She got her hair done, yeah. You know what? Wait a minute. I think I'm going to do something. Hang on. Let me dry this first. Got to make sure it's really dry. Let me get here. Let me sop up some of the excess ink here. You know what I think I'm going to do? Wait for it. Let's give her a haircut. There we go. Now we're cooking. Much better, right? Okay, and then I don't think I need that much clothing there. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that. Let's get rid of this, and then we'll. There we go. Dr. Zira's chopped down to size. Oh my goodness! And even this could probably be a little bit less there. Let's see, a little bit less on that side. Do I need any more hair cutting? How's that looking? Are we good on that? Put the chair cut out on the the hair cut out on one of the other monsters, or like a wig, you mean? Like this? There's not that much left, really. I mean, look, that was all that was left. That's not that much. Oh, look, those look like ears. Okay. All right. So now let's roll around here a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and get the ballpoint pen out. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see now. Let's oh, here. Now this is where I want to zoom in so y'all can see me doing detail here. What did Joycey say? Dee Dee scissor hands, yeah. All right, so now we're gonna do some details here. So and her hair's actually it's kind of fuzzy on the edges. See, you know. So what I can do here, let me think a minute. It's not quite dry everywhere, but so let me just do it this way. Here, what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna make her. Put her on the page. I don't want any lumps in this. I want this. I don't want this to be lumpy because then when I go to draw, it's going to have lumps of glue. So I want to make sure there's no lumps of glue. All right, here we go. There we go, Dr. Zira. You're good to go now. Well, if it didn't turn out, guys, I would have just thrown it away and started another one. You know? All right, so let's see. Let's get her little. Trying to get her eyes in here. Now I don't know how much it's going to look like the actual actress that played her, but I really, like I said, this is I'm trying to do these in like 30 minutes, and I just really want I want the not necessarily a portrait, but and here's a place where I'll like use the what do you call it? Fude. Such Oh, thanks Holly D, by the way, thank you, and welcome, by the way. All right, so now I just start shading. Her wrinkle right here actually goes right up to her hair. Goes right up to her hairline. There's some shading right in here. It's all scribbles. That's how I'm rolling with these. If you looked at any of them carefully, they're all scribbly. They're all scribbly. All right, now here's like, for instance, I see right here that she needs a wider eye right there. So I'll fix that with a little bit of white right there. She just needs that eye. It needs more of the white showing right up under there. I just know that because I can just tell because I draw so many faces. Uh, okay, and it's probably going to need a little bit more white up in here too. There we go. And then I'll let that dry and then fix her pupil. This needs to come up a little higher. The lip is like right there. Are we still with the tour, guys? Are we still here? Everything still clicking away? All right, so then her nostril kind of comes down to a little pointy thing here. A little shadow under there. A little shadow here. Let's give her a little bit more character lines there. Still with the still with the bus, Jean. That was so funny. Okay, so now see I can kind of go around here. This is like on the new sheet of paper because I glued her down. So let's just kind of make her like she's let's set her down on the paper a little. Just yeah. That was so funny, Jean, on the windshield. And I'll put some like a little bit of highlight back up in her hair with some Posca. I just want to get the little individual hairs that are attached to her face. We want to make sure it looks like she's just not wearing a wig. you know. And that's where you can do like with the Fude, you can kind of get some thicker lines like that, you know, the transition between the real thick and the real thin. And she does have a beard, like, you know. Let's see, do I have her chin down long and wide enough? I might need to, let's see here. I might need to bring her chin down just a little. Probably. Let's bring her chin down just a little. And actually, it's a little more rounded right in there. Like that, maybe. Not too much. Not too much. Just a little. Colleen put little me sitting on the wiper. I know, I saw it. She posted it on Instagram. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where's my phone? Hang on. Let's see. Let me go look up Colleen. Oh, Scrap Chick. CRA. Scrap. Where are you? There she is. All right. Let's see if I show up on my phone. Come on, Instagram. There it is. Let me turn it sideways. Will it turn? I don't think Instagram will turn. Yeah, I don't think Instagram will turn. Okay, so let's see if all right, so it's a double page spread. Here is Jean. She's a little baby, right? Or not baby, she's a little girl right there. But right over there, she's on the windshield. There's Jean right there. She's on a VW bus, and then she's got Canadian Rabbit Trail tours on the bus. She's got these big boots. Bye bye, trolls. See the boots? Bye bye, trolls. I'm not sure what. Oh, is it because these are knitted bunnies, or are these the rabbit trail? Is that the rabbit trail, Colleen? The rabbit trail of bunnies that are crocheted or knitted. And then let's see, what else does she have? She's got a paintbrush. Jean's a music teacher, so she's a retired music teacher. So she's got all this music notes all around and Jean also plays the bagpipes. So there, she's got someone playing the bagpipes there, because Jean plays the bagpipes. There's I guess maybe because she travels. There's some of we did these bells about 8 years ago. We did those bells. Oh my gosh, Colleen, you went way back. Knitted rabbit trail bonus. Let's see what else. There's some a V. The V right there is knitting needles. And then there's a little, oh look, she's got a little troll doll right there. And then it says "Bye Trolls," the big boots, and a little troll there. And then the bagpipes. What else do we have in here? What's that back there? What is that back there, Colleen? Is that just paints and watercolors and stuff? There's a paintbrush. Oh, here's a ship, because I guess travel. Or is that the Titanic sinking? I'm not sure. I didn't watch the show. I didn't watch it, so I'm not sure what all the meanings are. I'm just looking at it and trying to figure it out myself. So, yeah, but that is so clever. So clever. Jean on the windshield. Oh, wait, there's some song on there. Jean hanging on the windshield of the bus. Oh, my gosh. And then she's got Jean down here, Jean, under the bus. Well, no, Jean's not under the bus. The name is. That's so clever. So clever, Colleen. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's finish this. I was going to try to finish this in 30 minutes. Some more hair over here. Shadow. She's got a 5 o'clock shadow. Yes, it's Dr. Zira. Well, it's supposed to be sort of Dr. Zira. But yes, Planet of the Apes. It is. Oh my goodness, that was so funny, Colleen. Y'all did good for Jean. I'm sure it made her laugh. Let's see, she's got some more lines over here. A little bit more down in here, a little more shadow down in here. Where else? Let's bring her beard in, or sideburns and or beard. Hi, Faithful Mass. We're not drawing the fly today, so you're safe. We're drawing Planet of the Apes. We're drawing Dr. Zira. Let's see. All right, so she needs, hang on, let me cap that. She needs a little more here. Her eyes are a little like more wide open, so I have to kind of put that back in. Hopefully it looks like her a little bit. I forget the name of the actress that played. Is it Kim? Kim, what was her name? What was the name that played her? Kim somebody? Oh. You can you can hang with the primates, just can't hang with the flies. Yeah, Faithful got a little creeped out on that. Let's see here. Let me go look at let me look. Oh, where I brought her up here? What was her name that played her? What was her name that played her? Zira, what was your real name? Kim Hunter? Kim Hunter, okay. Thank you. I thought it was Kim something. All right, let's give her a little bit of a highlight on the side of her face. Just make it stand out a little more. And then I think what I'm going to do is some of these, I'm going to go ahead and put a few hairs just to give it a little more detail over here. Because it's still bouffanty. It's just not as bouffanty as I had made it. Give her a little style. Notice that what Mitsu said the name. Did you notice it was Mitzi? Oh, no. Hi, Mitzi. No, I did not notice that. How you been, Mitzi? It's been a while since you've been around. Okay, so maybe we'll do a couple little curls, like not overdue, but just a few, just so you know that her hair is a little curly. Same thing on this side. Let's give her a couple curls. I don't want to overdo, just want the indication. And then her little beard here. This is part of her face. Kind of makes it look like it's part of her if we do this. Something like that. What do y'all think? And she's wearing some kind of a coat or something, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just give her just kind of a neckline, something like that. You know, not anything too dramatic. Just some indication of some kind of clothes, you know, collar or something there. Now, let's see. This get right along that chin line there. I think that's pretty good. All right, now she has a little tooth in there. You can see a little bit of a tooth. Or maybe it's two teeth. I don't know. You can just see a little bit of a tooth in there. And then now I've got a shade up under her lip here. Okay. Let's get her lip back. There we go. This has to come in a little curl in her lip. Some's not quite right over here. I think I got too wide. This is a little narrower there. Okay. It's all shadowed down in here. A little bit of shade. Still don't have that bottom lip right yet. See, if it wasn't like Kim Hunter, if it wasn't a person, I wouldn't be so concerned, you know, but I wanted to resemble the actor, you know. I think I need to turn it upside down. Okay, I'm going to turn her upside down because I can see it better. I'll look at the picture upside down, and then I can see better what's wrong. See, it just immediately I can see this chin needs to come down. She needs more chinnage. She has double chinnage. So if you turn it upside down, you see immediately everything that's wrong. So just do a little bit of correcting. I'm not, you know, like I said, I'm not trying to do a portrait, but I do want it to look kind of like her since it is an actress. That, you know, it's not just a random monster that it doesn't really matter if it looks like them or not. Okay, I think just right here, we need a little dip in the lip. There, a little dip in the lip. So just correct a few things. Let's see. Just following all my lines here. This needs a little more shadow. Here. One more line there. This is a little darker under here. Right there. I'm just kind of following around. Let's do a little more curly, fuzzy hairs. A little more fuzzy hairs. A little more shadow right in here. I'm just talking out loud, just like I would by myself. A little more eye baggage. Little shadow here. It's so easy when you turn it upside down to see every little bit. All right, I think that's pretty good. We're going to roll with this. A couple more little lines here of wrinkles like. All right, I think we're done. There we go. There we go. So, what do y'all think? She okay? She kind of Dr. Zira-ish. Bring her cheekbone up a little. All right. Well, we did it in about 45 minutes. We got her done. We just gave her a haircut. Trimmed down her hair. I think it's okay. Oh, then we got a little smear there. That was a little extra smear. Let's get that off there. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to head out. I hope y'all enjoyed our Wednesday. Let me pull back the let's pull the collage back out. So if y'all were late, you can see what we did today. We used a poster of Big Ben. Well, let's back out. Hang on, guys. Thanks for all the thumbs up and likes and hanging out. All right, so here's what we did today. I'll post a picture of it. It was from a poster. It was just a poster of Big Ben. Yeah, see tonight for Survivor. Yeah, and we did a little door here. So I'll try. You're going to kind of see it maybe a little bit. I'll try to kind of photograph it just a little bit open, so maybe you can kind of tell that that's a door that opens. It's hard to photograph that in just one straight shot, but all right, guys. Well, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. I hope you have a great Wednesday. Janet, are you working on your Inktober? Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. All right. Well, y'all have a great afternoon. Shh, don't tell anybody we gave her a haircut. Okay, guys. Bye.